Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Why You Should Watch This. This series is going to revolve around a show, and I'll discuss four major parts to the show and why you should watch this. So, our first episode is going to be about one of the greatest shows ever. It's a classic for a lot of people, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's been on Netflix for a couple months now, so please watch it, check it out. It's one of the best shows. So these are the four major parts that we're going to address in this series, this video. And for those who've already seen the show, there's going to be a portion later on in the episode or in the video where I'm just going to raise questions about the plot or something I didn't understand. So the first part, the story. We kind of can get a good idea of what the story is through this map. So in this world, it's kind of divided into four different regions, controlled by like each of the four different elements: earth, fire, air, and water. So the north and south poles are controlled by the water tribe, the waterbenders. The east is controlled by the earth kingdom. The west is controlled by the fire nation, and at every kind of coordinate kind of area, you can see on the map, north, south, east, and west, there are air temples, and that's where the air nomads live. The Avatar is someone who's able to master all four elements and bring balance to the world, and they're also the bridge between the physical and spiritual world. So their job is kind of tough. They're like supposed to be loyal to their nation, but at the same time they're supposed to be loyal to the world and maintaining peace. So it's a tough job regardless. The new Avatar, his name's Aang. He is an airbender. He's found by the siblings Katara and Sokka, and they basically set out to stop this war that's been happening for the past 100 years, which we'll get to very shortly on how the war kind of started. Basically, everyone was living a chill life until the Fire Nation decided to attack and declare war. And I was thinking about this, and I'm like, how does, like, the leader of the Fire Nation, his name's the Fire Lord, just decide he's going to be like, yo, like, we're going to war, that's it, everyone, we're doing this, 100%, we're all in, and everyone's like, what? Like, we were just living a dope life, like, 5 minutes ago, what's going on? I guess this goes back to the schedule, so I just made, like, a mock draft, or, like, a mock-up of what a schedule would be like, so let's just check it out. Like, so we got, okay, first, attend a meeting. Cool, you know, like the basic meetings, the economy and other public relations kind of stuff. Number two, okay, another meeting. Great, like another 100-hour, like 10-hour meeting. Great, cool. Cool. Oh, say hi to the kids. Man, I don't have time for that. Like, there's a nanny, there's a mom. Like, okay, cool. Maintain the peace. Now let's get to that. Screw the peace. We're starting war. We're declaring war. Let's take over the world. That's basically how the war started. Our next part is character development for, like, the main protagonists of the show. One of the cool things that they do in the series is that they give you both perspectives of both, like, the good guys, the protagonist, and the antagonist. So you kind of get to see the best of both worlds. It's not like a one-dimensional kind of story. And you realize all the characters shown in this image, in this picture, are teenagers. The youngest is an airbender. His name's Aang. He's the Avatar. He's 12 years old. Then there's Katara to his left, 13. And there's Sokka, who's 14. And the oldest is Zuko, who's kind of the main antagonist of the show. It's kind of hard to think, like, during war times, all these kids have to grow up real fast. Like, this isn't like, okay, like, we're going to the store, getting some milk. No, this is like, it's do or die, like, kind of situation. So all of them have to act at their separate roles. Like, Aang has to bring balance to the world. Katara, like, she's only 13, 14, like, she has to act like an adult, like, take care of everyone. Sokka has to be this grown-up figure trying to, like, make a difference, trying to save his sister, help the world. And then Zuko, who has, like, a complicated backstory that you see in the show, but he's just there trying to capture the Avatar to kind of regain his honor. And so he's actually the prince of the Fire Nation, so he's the heir to the throne. Essentially, yeah. All these characters and the way they show the story make you realize that this isn't just like, oh, okay, one-dimensional, good guys are good, bad guys are bad. Like, every single character, good or bad, is complex, and you kind of feel for them at every single level. So, without revealing too much, I have this like kind of image, this clip or this part from one of my favorite moments in the show where our guy Sokka is drinking cactus juice. Honestly, it's some of the best humor ever I've actually experienced watching an animated TV show. The real life aspects. Honestly, this is one of the realest parts, especially now with the civil unrest that's going on in the world. It makes you realize the show revolves around teenagers trying to make a difference in the world, trying to bring balance, and it kind of revolves around today. Like, you don't have to be an adult to make a difference. You can be a kid signing up to protests. You can be a kid signing petitions. Like, it really applies to right now, where you can go up and, like, if you're 18 and above, like, register to vote. No matter how old you are, whatever, you can make a difference regardless of what you think. Like, making a difference, especially right now, matters. And now, going off, so this is spoilers after this part, so we kind of ended the major 4 parts to the episode for people who haven't seen it, and now we're going to the spoilers. So, I have a question for you guys. So we get, my main question, concern kind of thing is, my man, Uncle Iroh, the Dragon of the West, the GOAT, the White Lotus, like, leader, the tea master, Paisho King, like, everything, every nickname you got for Uncle Iroh right here, that dude is a GOAT, hands down. But one thing I don't understand is, if he was able to bust out of his prison cell from, like, the Day of Black Sun, that episode, why didn't he just, and his whole philosophy was about, like, bringing balance, bringing peace, and he tried to teach that to Zuko. Like, why didn't he just, I don't know, take down his brother who's evil and crazy and just bring balance to the world? I don't know, like, this really bothers me. Also, like, look at his workout regimen. Like, this dude, like, this is what I should have been doing during quarantine. Like, my friends were doing this, and I was really honestly gaining weight. We got some of the funny moments now. For some of you, this might not be funny, but during Aang's battle with Ozai, this is kind of funny.
Prepare to die!
Then, just wait for it, Okay, you gotta, like, Ozai didn't see this coming. Get it? Because Toph she can't see. Okay, that, bad joke. But then you flash forward right over here to Aang in the Avatar state, and Ozai's face is just like, damn, I might actually get it, like, today. He's just, like, terrified. Like, this dude is committed atrocities. Let's just list them out. Like, one, he kept on a 100-year war that maybe should, like, killed millions of people. Two, he killed his dad with his wife just so he could get the throne. Three, he kind of screwed over his family, banished his wife. I thought he killed his wife, like, for the longest time until they came out with the comic. Kind of screwed over his daughter, made her into, like, a psycho assassin kind of person, and made her so that if she really, like, she couldn't do anything else, and then physically abused and scarred his son, and then, like, what else hasn't this dude done? Like, so, honestly, what's coming to this dude, he deserves it, and everyone agrees, but, like, damn, look at that face. Look, he's like, man, I really should have been nicer to this airbender. Maybe I shouldn't have offended him. Maybe my great-grandfather shouldn't have killed all his airbenders. Huh, who knows? But, at the end of the day, I'm glad Aang found another way with the whole lion turtle moment where he was able to bend away. Like, that was dope. That was a great light show moment. I'm like, dang. Like, I was so happy that Aang found another way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.